Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany, and in today's video I have a very fun one to film. So I would like to talk about products that I want to manifest into this year. So these are products that I want to come out in 2022. This is just a super fun chit chat video, and if that sounds like something you would like to watch, then please subscribe to my channel, go get a snack, get comfy, and let's hang out. Also, I would say, if you hear any kiddos playing, my husband is playing with the kids in the background. They're being loud. There's nothing I can do about it. So we're just going to roll with it. So let's just jump right into this video, and I'm going to start off with Mcgrath. I want her to come out with, I can just see it now, this summer. She's going to release some bomb bronzers. I cannot wait because, you know, it's going to happen. She has got amazing formulas. Like, I love her blushes, her highlighters. I mean, of course, her eyeshadow palettes. She's the queen of those. But I just know her bronzers are going to be so good. She needs that within her line. Another product that I would just love for her to come out is, I do not own any Mothership palettes from her, but I want her to come out with a neutral Mothership, okay? Not too cool, not too warm, just a neutral Mothership. I can just see it now. It's going to be my everyday go-to palette. Once it gets on sale, I'll get it. So I can just see it. I really hope that one day she comes out with a neutral palette. I know everyone wants her to come out with like a super bold, bright, colorful palette, and that's fine, Mother. You do that too, but please don't forget about me. Come out with a neutral Mothership too. Moving on to Natasha Denona, I have 3 products that I want her to release this year. All 3 are eyeshadow palettes, but let's just start off with, let me get it. I want her to release a midi size gold palette. We have the big mama right here. We have the mini. Well, we need a midi size. You know, so many people cannot get their hands on this palette. Why isn't she releasing it yet? I just, so many people want it, and she needs to come out with a midi size like right now. I have a feeling, like a gut intuition, she's going to come out with one very soon, because I follow her on her Instagram. She keeps reposting people's eyeshadow looks with her mini size gold palette, and I'm just like, oh, maybe she's giving us some teasers, I feel it. Also, whenever she had released her midi retro palette, she was doing like a live Q&A regarding the palette, and bless her heart, okay, everyone was like, we want the greens, where are the greens? And she was just trying to answer questions about her palette. But she was like, guys, stay tuned, in 2022 greens will be coming. So I'm super excited. I am really hoping for a midi size gold palette. And guys, if you didn't get to pick up this palette, it's discontinued now. Just know, okay, this packaging with the hard pan, it feels so much better. It's super luxurious in my opinion compared to this palette, because the inside, it's kind of like squishy, like, I don't know. And also the mirror, you can't see anything. Like, you can't use this. I know you didn't buy it for the mirror, you bought it for the shadows, but I'm just letting you know it's not the best packaging in my opinion. I prefer the hard covers. Just know, don't worry, because you're gonna get your gold palette. She is going to release a midi. I can feel it. Alright, so speaking of retro, we're just going to move on to this. When this beautiful palette released, it's not what we anticipated, okay? So, in the inside, it is a very berry, like a fall romantic palette. Don't get me wrong, I love this color story. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I have it in my collection. And while we're here, I'm going to use the shade Psychedelic right here. I'm just going to put that on my lid. But whenever she released this, a lot of people were wanting those beautiful green tones and some peach tones, and I don't think we got that at all. I'm really manifesting her to release that palette that we really wanted. I want that color story. I just know it's going to be beautiful when she releases it. Okay, so the last eyeshadow palette that I'm manifesting, I just want her to come out with it right now, is, last but not least, I want a midi Metropolis. I need it so bad. I missed out on it, like the big one, and also I didn't get the mini just because I want the midi. I can just feel it. She's going to come out with it. Everybody wants that palette. It's just, as a business move, I know she's going to do it. It's going to make so much money. Like, come on, a midi gold and a midi Metropolis. Oh, it can't get better than that. All those earthy tones, give it to me, please. So moving on to Colourpop. You either love them or you hate them. You know, they're fine. It's affordable. I used to have so many of their products, and at one point I wanted like a minimalistic collection. I was really downsizing, so I gave all my stuff away, like almost all of it except for like my tried and trues. So I gave a lot of my Colourpop away. My daughter has most of it. She absolutely loves their packaging, but I would love to see them come out kind of like their Roaring 20s collection. That was stunning. The packaging, everything. I didn't pick it up, but I can admire, you know, what they did there. I love how they changed it up. I love the rectangular packaging. I think it was like a tin pan. I just want them to do something different. I mean, come on, Colourpop, you can do it, and you can repeat everything you've already done, and everyone's going to buy it because it's different packaging. But also, I would love for them to release a nail polish line. I can just see it now. It is such a good, like, investment. They would make so much money, okay? They could release fingernail polishes with every single launch. All the colors, I mean, I can just see it now. It's going to be affordable, and the quality, like the ingredients, they're going to be safe, you know, and good. I would love, absolutely love for them to come out with nail polishes. Well, my last manifestation, if you will, are multi-chrome shadows. So I would absolutely love like mainstream brands like Natasha, Mcgrath, Too Faced, Tarte, just different, all the mainstream brands, like you can get it like Sephora and Ulta. I would love for them to start throwing in like a multi-chrome shadow in their palettes. Could you imagine if Natasha just every once in a while snuck in a multi-chrome in her Midi size palettes? People would lose their mind, me included. I know Indie does it best, like, you know, that's their scene, and that's fine. I just personally, I'm not in a state where I can spend like $18 or something crazy on one shadow. But now I know like Black Friday, like they have some major sales. I just skipped on them this year, but they are stunning. So if you are looking for some multi-chrome shadows, Terra Moon, Davina, you know, brands like that, they go to their Instagram, check them out. I'm mesmerized every time they do swatches. But I would absolutely love it if mainstream brands just kind of started sneaking in some multi-chrome shadows. You know, I think it's kind of funny that in like my few previous videos, I'm like, I'm not a pink girl. I never wear pink eyeshadow. And it's like, boom, today I'm like pink. I bet you can't guess what eyeshadow I have on my lids today. It is this Natasha Denona Midi Love Palette. I just played, you know, I was inspired by all the current Valentine's Day releases. So I wanted to create a very Valentine's Day-esque vibe today. I have to tell y'all, this is the second time I have filmed this video. So I have been trying to like play around with like filming in 4K, and I have the Canon EOS M50. So whenever it's like focused in on my face and I'm moving around, it's tracking me. So it's always like going in and out of focus. That's my son, if you can hear him in the background. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to let y'all know that, I don't know, do you like the 4K videos? This one is not in 4K just because the past videos I've made, I was out of focus and I had to refilm them. So let me know, do you like this video quality or do you prefer the last two videos I posted? Let me know, because depending on what you like is, you know, what I will continue to do. But if my videos, the past two, were kind of like a little blurry, like my face, that's why. I apologize if that was bothering you. So I wanted to go back to like what I know and film it in this quality. So let me know, do you prefer this quality or do you prefer the past two videos? So that wraps it up for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what are some products that you are gonna manifest for this year? So like, for example, whenever Trend Mood, you know, posts all these different makeup releases, what are you like, man, why didn't that come out this week? I'm really hoping for this. What is it? I would love to know. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.